Welcome to this video, and in this video we're going to have a quick look at one of the formation theories for galaxies. So there are a few different theories to explain the observations that we see, the distribution of galaxies and how they get to where they are. Now this one is known as the top-down theory, and one of the other ones is kind of known as the bottom-up theory. So this one we're going to have a look at basically concerns a large cloud which is predominantly gas, dark matter, and it as a whole begins to collapse. Now, other theories would have a more localized collapse within the cloud, but with this particular theory, you've got a collapse of the whole cloud. So as that cloud begins to collapse under its own gravity, it also starts to rotate. So as it contracts a bit, it will have some net rotation, and it starts to actually flatten into a disc-like shape, so a bit more like a spiral galaxy we know, a disc-like galaxy, so we get this kind of rotation and more disc-like shape. Now as it's doing that, stars are forming locally in the cloud. It's also assumed that the majority of stars that form happens during kind of the collapse, and you get stars staying where they form during the collapse, so that would result in a lot of stars outside of the final disk shape of the galaxy. So you end up with a lot of stars above and below this disk that would be our spiral galaxy. Now these are known as globular clusters. So we do see these. These are clusters of stars outside of the disk of the spiral galaxy. They don't have any gas in them. They're fairly old structures and they orbit around the outside of the main galaxy itself. So we do know they're there, and most spiral galaxies have these structures. However, observations have shown that there's less globular clusters than we would expect from this top-down theory. So it doesn't match perfectly. If we had the top-down theory and that was the correct one, we would possibly expect to see more of these globular clusters than what we actually see. So although we do see them, we should have more for this particular theory. Now another reason why this theory might not be the best one to explain why we see galaxies as they are and how they form is that collisions between galaxies are quite plentiful. So we can go and look out into space and we can find galaxies colliding all the time. And we've got lots of images here of galaxies colliding, and it's a fairly common thing. And this theory does not take into account the collisions between galaxies or merging of them. That is more down to the bottom-up theory, where you get smaller galaxies form and then over time they collide and merge to grow into bigger spiral galaxies, and observations are likely pointing to the bottom-up theory as opposed to the top-down one. So thank you for watching, and if you enjoy you can check out some of the other videos.